Good morning. Take three. I think it's take three, maybe four. Doesn't matter. Daily Discipline Series, day number 26. 2 days from a habit. Two. Woke up before my alarm again this morning. Woke up at 4:15 this morning and was just like excited. Excited about that it's Savage Saturday. So I get to, do whatever I want today, right? And got a big day planned. So anyway, when I woke up this morning, I, spent a little time just kind of zoning out, getting my Clash on. I like to play some Clash of Clans, right? My village is better than yours. Just kidding. Anyway, but it probably is. Anyway, the point is that, you got to make some time for yourself just to veg out a little bit, scratch that itch, but you just can't do it all day. So I spent a little time and I found myself being distracted because all I really wanted to do was come make a video because I love this. And, that leads me to my getting thankful, what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that I have this amazing network that I can call people that I haven't talked to in a long time. And it's like we just spoke yesterday. And immediately, there's that reconnection. You're like, gosh, I really miss this person. And as I reconnected with somebody that I hadn't spoken with for a while and told him about the journey I'm on, he said things like, thank you for calling. You're my guardian angel. I'm like, what? Looking at the phone, I'm like, man, apparently you have a different version of me than I have of myself. And I like your perception of me better. So let's just roll with that, right? So I'm just very thankful for that. And that a great network starts one person at a time. And the people that I keep in contact with, the ones who keep it real, just like I do, and we don't talk about hypothetical, we don't talk about bullshit, we talk about real shit, right? And so I'm just thankful for that. So I got a public service announcement. Yesterday I spoke about Screech. Screech doesn't like it that I call him Screech, so I gave him the decision. I'm like, look, bro, you're not a king, so I'm not going to refer to you as a king. At this point, you're just another guy, and so I'm not going to use your real name. So either I can refer to you as your physical appearance, like he's a well-polished, slightly more handsome version of Screech. He says that he looks like Devin Booker from the Suns. No, erroneous. So either we can go with Screech or we can go with, I've got a nickname based on your behavior, and that's the Creeper. So either we can talk about the Creeper or we can talk about Screech. Doesn't matter to me, right? I know who you are, and you do too. Next thing we need to talk about is just doing the work. Yesterday, I was just doing the work. And when I say doing the work, like I was doing my job, like I was focused. Got to do my job, right? And it's amazing to me that as I've gone through this daily discipline thing, my day becomes a lot easier, meaning that it's not a struggle to do things. And when you start embracing things that you say, gosh, I don't have to like doing that. I just have to do it. And then when you level up and you say, F that, I'm going to find pleasure in this. I'm going to make this fun, right? So, and as I'm doing the work, good things just happen. I mean, it's not a one-on-one correlation. It's not like, hey, I'm doing this and then that's going to produce a benefit to me. Sometimes I'm working on this and then the benefit comes from over here. It doesn't matter. You got to do the work, right? That's how it works. And the 5-second rule, man, the 5-second rule came into play again yesterday. And it's this, that in case you hadn't noticed, at times I'm manic and frantic and, I'm writing notes everywhere. And then sometimes I misplaced the notes, right? Imagine that. So anyway, I found some notes yesterday of a bunch of people that I needed to call. And there was one person that was on there twice. And then I wrote his name down a third time and then promptly didn't call him. So as soon as I called him, or as soon as I noticed his name again and called him, and what a beautiful conversation that was. I mean, I think that might have been my favorite conversation of the day yesterday. Either that or, another friend just had a baby. And, it's always nice to have a baby. Anyway, 5-second rule, implement that in your life. That's my challenge to you, that when you're supposed to do something, just do it. Don't think about it. You'll get in the way. And then, focus on your network. If you don't have a great network of people that you look around and you say, gosh, this person's really good at this, or this person's better at me than that, and this person I can learn something from them about this. All of these things, like surround yourself with people that are better than you at different things. And guess what? You'll find yourself trying to become better. You know, it's just, it's instinctive. It's crazy. So, you know, I want to talk a little bit about I ams, right? I have this up here. And so every morning I write my new I am. And this morning when I wrote it down, I wrote down Fighter because of the song Fighter by Travie from, what is it, Jukebox Heroes is in there, and the guys from One Republic. And I love that song. They're just talking, you know, video's great. Like, I'm a fighter, right? Sometimes I choose not to fight when I give up, right? But I don't want to be that guy anymore. I'm not going to be that guy anymore. When there's something worth fighting for, I will fight for it. And the last thing I want to share with you is that yesterday I had this notion as I was over there grinding, and I don't know why I wrote it down, but it's like, what version of you are you on? Right? Now, I don't know about you, but I've been through several transformations. So I just started writing all this down. Like version 1, that's when I was fresh out of the oven, brand new, right? And an infant. And so that version lasts for a while, and then you move into a toddler, you start talking, then you move into a child, right? Like a child to me is, you know, that's the version where they're walking, they're talking, they can communicate, they're out of diapers, right? They're starting to become self-sufficient. Then you become a youth, start going to school. And again, I'm thinking back like version 5 of me, preteen. A preteen is where you start rebelling, right? When all of a sudden the rules don't start making, they don't make sense anymore. As a teen, version 6, that's when I declared my independence, right? Like, I've had it with this. I'm going out on my own. I'll be right back, but I'm going out on my own. Version 7, a young man. For me, that's when I decided to become the hunter. I was going to go out and get a better life for myself. And I got my ass kicked, right? And didn't have the discipline, you know, to work through that. And then after that, I was an adult, right? Like I was out on my own, and I had to go get it, right? And so a lot of my success was just me being eager and a desire for more. Then came the version of the adult number 9, where I was pissed off. And when I got pissed off, started getting pissed off, is when I started realizing, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Like, I'm told to do this, this, and this, and I'm going to get that. But when I do this and this, it doesn't automatically guarantee that I'm going to get that. And so there's stress and conflict, anger, right? Oftentimes, again, in my journey, version 10 was the version of me where I was depressed and confused, right? I didn't get it, right? So then I went back to, I fell back on one thing that I could count on, that was religion. So we had religious Rob. I've got a friend, the Quan. The Quan often talks about, or often used to talk about, when I would be angry and I'd be pissed off and complain about something, he'd say, I miss religious Rob. And I'm like, religious Rob is done. He's gone. That version, we upgraded from him. And I told him we now have angry Rob, right? Well, then we had then we had Father Rob. I became a father, embraced that role, and religious Rob carried over into Father Rob. But then, you know, like anti-religion Rob showed up. No, you know, that stuff doesn't make sense. And we rode with him for a while. And then we had Broken Rob. You met Broken Rob about 26 days ago, something like that. And he shows up every once in a while, but I don't like that guy. We're going to stick with Savage Rob. And when I'm not being a savage, going after the life that I want, that I deserve, that's there for me, I just have to go out and get it. When I'm not doing that, I'm going to be Saint Rob. And what I mean by that is there's going to be opportunities for all of us that somebody's going to be placed in our sphere. Wherever they come from, doesn't matter. But you'll know it, they'll know it, and that's our opportunity to be a saint. So we're on version 15, right? Can't wait to see what 16 is. I mean, we're pretty good now. So last thing before we go is remember this. Poetic justice. Saw this on the local news. Reminded me of these ladies up here. Stay tuned. Poetic justice. All right, so it's Saturday. It's Savage Saturday. Go out and have a great day. It's a little chilly here in Oklahoma, but that's okay. So yeah, with that, I'm done. So hands up, peace out. We're better together. Let's go get it. Be a savage. Do you. Don't let anybody tell you different. All right? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.